1. LeBron James. LeBron James isn't just a basketball superstar. He's a force for change in education and community development. In 2018, he opened the I Promise School in Akron, Ohio, designed specifically for at-risk children. The school provides free tuition, uniforms, meals, and even bicycles for transportation. Beyond academics, the program offers mentorship, mental health support, and family services, creating a holistic environment to help children succeed. LeBron also guarantees college scholarships for qualifying graduates through his partnership with the University of Akron. His philanthropy doesn't stop there. Through the LeBron James Family Foundation, he supports youth programs, summer camps, and initiatives combating systemic inequality. During social justice movements, LeBron has used his platform to advocate for voting rights, police reform, and racial equality. His commitment shows that being a hero isn't just about writing checks. It's about creating lasting structures that empower communities. LeBron's efforts demonstrate how athletes can leverage fame and wealth to tackle societal challenges, making a tangible impact on countless lives. 2. Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant's influence extends well beyond his scoring prowess. Through the Kevin Durant Charity Foundation, KDCF, he focuses on education, mentorship, and community development. One of his most notable initiatives is funding STEM programs in underserved schools, helping students access resources and opportunities that might otherwise be out of reach. Durant has also contributed to disaster relief efforts, including hurricane recovery and homelessness prevention. In 2020, he donated to support families affected by COVID-19, showing a dedication to helping people in times of crisis. KDCF also partners with local organizations to create basketball and mentorship programs that encourage leadership and personal growth in youth. Durant's approach combines philanthropy with tangible opportunities, emphasizing long-term empowerment rather than temporary aid. Off the court, he uses his platform to advocate for social justice and equality, often speaking out on issues affecting marginalized communities. His actions reflect a deep understanding that fame carries responsibility, and he has consistently leveraged his resources to create meaningful change in education, youth development, and social causes. 3. Chris Paul. Chris Paul has turned his success on the court into meaningful community impact. Founder of the CP3 Foundation, he focuses on at-risk youth, particularly in education and mentorship programs. The foundation runs initiatives that provide scholarships, after-school programs, and leadership training, ensuring young people have the tools to succeed academically and socially. Paul has also been deeply involved in social justice activism, advocating for voter registration and education, especially in communities that face systemic disenfranchisement. His commitment during the NBA's social justice movements included encouraging players to use their platforms to spark conversations about racial equality and police reform. Beyond activism, Paul supports programs that provide essentials to families in need, including food, school supplies, and housing resources. His efforts are characterized by sustainability. Rather than short-term donations, Paul invests in programs that have long-lasting effects on communities. By combining his influence, financial resources, and personal involvement, Chris Paul exemplifies how professional athletes can extend their impact far beyond the basketball court, inspiring both fans and fellow players to take action for positive change. 4. Carmelo Anthony. Carmelo Anthony has leveraged his fame to support communities in need, both in the United States and abroad. Through the Melo Foundation, he focuses on youth mentorship, education, and sports programs designed to empower underserved children. The foundation provides scholarships, summer camps, and educational programs that give children opportunities they might not otherwise have. Anthony has also contributed to disaster relief, donating to families affected by hurricanes and other natural disasters. His work emphasizes holistic development, aiming not just to provide resources, but to nurture confidence, leadership, and life skills in young people. Off the court, he has been a strong advocate for social justice issues, using his platform to address racial inequality and economic disparities. Carmelo's philanthropic approach is hands-on. He regularly visits schools, participates in community events, and engages directly with the youth his foundation serves. By combining charity with personal involvement, Anthony demonstrates that athletes can make a significant difference in the lives of children, showing how dedication, visibility, and strategic philanthropy can create lasting positive impact in society. 5. Stephen Curry. Stephen Curry's heroism off the court centers on education, health, and global humanitarian causes. Through initiatives like Nothing But Nets, he has helped raise millions to fight malaria in Africa, providing mosquito nets and healthcare resources to vulnerable communities. Curry also focuses heavily on education, supporting programs that provide scholarships and access to quality learning environments for children in underserved areas. In his hometown of Charlotte and beyond, he has funded initiatives to improve schools, create mentorship programs, and provide resources for youth sports. His philanthropic efforts are coupled with public advocacy. He frequently uses his platform to highlight the importance of literacy, education equity, and community development. Beyond donations, Curry actively engages with the communities he supports, visiting schools, hosting events, and encouraging children to pursue their goals. His combination of financial support, advocacy, and personal involvement illustrates how an athlete can become a hero, both locally and globally. Stephen Curry's commitment demonstrates that even in a world of fame and wealth, consistent and thoughtful engagement can generate tangible, life-changing impact. 6. Dwyane Wade. Dwyane Wade has consistently demonstrated that his impact goes far beyond basketball. Through the Wade's World Foundation, he focuses on improving the lives of at-risk children and families in Chicago, particularly in areas like education, health, and mentorship. His foundation provides scholarships, summer programs, and access to extracurricular activities, ensuring that children have opportunities to grow academically and socially. Wade is also deeply involved in health advocacy, supporting programs that promote wellness and awareness for issues such as sickle cell disease and childhood obesity. During the COVID-19 pandemic, he donated to food banks and healthcare initiatives to assist communities hit hardest by the crisis. Beyond structured philanthropy, Wade is hands-on. He regularly visits schools, hospitals, and community centers, engaging directly with children and families. He also uses his platform to speak out on social justice issues, advocating for racial equality, police reform, and community empowerment. His dedication to both action and advocacy has made him a role model for athletes looking to use their influence responsibly. By combining charitable giving, public engagement, and personal involvement, Dwyane Wade exemplifies how a professional athlete can create lasting positive change in society, inspiring both fans and fellow players to make a difference. 7. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek freak, has built a reputation not only as a basketball superstar, but also as a compassionate philanthropist. Despite his global fame, Giannis has remained committed to giving back to both his hometown in Greece and the Milwaukee community where he plays. He frequently donates to youth programs, food banks, and initiatives that provide essential resources for families in need. During the COVID-19 pandemic, Giannis and his family donated meals and supplies to support vulnerable populations, demonstrating a hands-on approach to helping communities. Beyond immediate aid, he invests in educational opportunities and mentorship programs, ensuring young people have access to resources and guidance that can shape their futures. Giannis also focuses on fostering community engagement through basketball, hosting clinics and events that encourage teamwork, discipline, and personal growth among children. His humility and dedication to service have earned him admiration beyond the sports world, showing that athletes can remain connected to their roots while positively impacting the lives of others. Through consistent philanthropy and advocacy, Giannis exemplifies how influence and wealth can be used to create meaningful, long-lasting change in both local and global communities. 8. Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook is renowned for his on-court intensity, but off the court, he channels the same passion into empowering youth. Through the Why Not Foundation, Westbrook focuses on education, mentorship, and community enrichment programs for underserved children and families. His foundation funds scholarships, educational programs, and youth development initiatives, creating pathways for children to access opportunities that might otherwise be unavailable. Westbrook also emphasizes the importance of mental health, sportsmanship, and personal growth, combining resources with mentorship to nurture both the minds and confidence of young people. During times of crisis, such as natural disasters and the COVID-19 pandemic, he has donated to relief efforts, providing food, supplies, and financial support to affected families. Beyond philanthropy, Westbrook uses his platform to advocate for social justice, speaking out on issues like racial equality, systemic inequality, and voter engagement. His hands-on approach, attending community events, mentoring young athletes, and visiting schools, underscores his commitment to making a direct impact. By combining financial support, advocacy, and personal involvement, Russell Westbrook demonstrates that athletes can leverage fame and resources to empower the next generation, showing that being a hero off the court is about more than money. It's about inspiring lasting change. 9. Chris Bosh. Chris Bosh, a former NBA All-Star, has devoted much of his post-basketball career to philanthropy and community service. He has been extensively involved with After School All-Stars, an organization that provides academic enrichment, mentorship, and extracurricular opportunities to at-risk youth across the United States. Bosh has also supported healthcare initiatives, particularly those focused on children and underserved communities, donating both time and resources to hospitals and medical programs. Beyond organized philanthropy, he engages directly with the communities he serves, visiting schools, hosting basketball clinics, and mentoring young athletes to encourage education and personal development. Bosch's commitment extends to social justice and awareness campaigns, using his platform to highlight issues affecting marginalized communities. He has also contributed to disaster relief efforts, helping families affected by hurricanes and other crises. His approach combines hands-on involvement, financial support, and advocacy, demonstrating that impactful philanthropy requires more than donations. It requires engagement and consistency. Chris Bosch exemplifies how athletes can use their influence responsibly, creating tangible, positive change for youth, families, and communities, while inspiring others to contribute to meaningful social and educational causes. 10. Pau Gasol. Pau Gasol is a global ambassador for humanitarian causes, using his platform to improve the lives of children around the world. As a UNICEF ambassador, Gasol focuses on children's health, education, and rights, advocating for access to nutrition, healthcare, and learning opportunities in underprivileged communities. He has worked on campaigns to reduce child malnutrition and improve global health standards, leveraging his fame to raise awareness and funds for international causes. Domestically, Gasol supports initiatives in Spain and the United States, funding programs that provide education, mentorship, and sports opportunities for youth. Beyond donations, he actively engages with communities, visiting schools, hospitals, and community centers to inspire young people and advocate for their needs. Gasol's commitment extends to social causes, including disaster relief and child protection initiatives, demonstrating a deep understanding of the power of visibility in driving positive change. Through a combination of advocacy, philanthropy, and personal involvement, Pau Gasol exemplifies how athletes can make a profound difference off the court, proving that influence and compassion can transcend sports and create lasting societal impact. 11. Shaquille O'Neal. Shaquille O'Neal, known for his dominant presence on the court, has equally left a mark off it through his charitable efforts. Shaq frequently donates to schools, hospitals, and law enforcement organizations, providing both financial support and personal engagement. He has funded scholarships and educational programs to help underprivileged youth access quality education and resources they might not otherwise receive. O'Neal is also heavily involved in initiatives addressing social issues, from community safety programs to hunger relief. He often surprises families with large donations and personal gestures, such as paying for funerals, medical bills, and housing assistance. Beyond direct philanthropy, Shaq uses his celebrity to raise awareness for causes he supports, including children's health, educational initiatives, and disaster relief efforts. His approach is notable for its combination of generosity, visibility, and humor, making philanthropy accessible and relatable. By showing up personally, not just financially, Shaq ensures his impact is tangible and heartfelt. His dedication highlights how athletes can leverage fame, wealth, and personality to create meaningful change, inspire communities, and make heroism a daily practice, demonstrating that true legacy is built both on and off the court. 12. Blake Griffin. Blake Griffin has built a reputation as a philanthropist and community advocate, especially for children's education and health. He supports organizations that provide resources for youth, including access to sports programs, mentorship, and educational enrichment. Griffin has donated millions to hospitals, particularly children's hospitals, ensuring young patients receive vital medical care. He also partners with organizations that focus on youth leadership and personal development, helping children gain confidence and skills both on and off the court. Beyond financial contributions, Griffin actively participates in charity events, basketball clinics, and community programs, connecting directly with the people he serves. He has been particularly involved in initiatives aimed at reducing childhood obesity and promoting healthy lifestyles among young athletes. Griffin's philanthropy emphasizes sustainability, focusing on programs that create long-term benefits rather than one-time aid. By combining charitable giving with personal involvement, Blake Griffin exemplifies the modern athlete as a community leader, demonstrating that sports stars can inspire and empower youth while addressing systemic issues in education, health, and social development. 13. Damian Lillard. Damian Lillard, widely known for his clutch performances, is equally committed to empowering communities off the court. Through his Respect program, Lillard focuses on education, mentorship, and scholarships for youth, particularly in Portland. in his hometown of Oakland. The program provides students with access to academic resources, leadership training, and personal development opportunities, fostering both intellectual and emotional growth. Lillard also supports initiatives that combat poverty and inequality, donating to food banks, shelters, and educational programs. Beyond philanthropy, he frequently engages directly with young people, visiting schools, hosting basketball clinics, and mentoring aspiring athletes. Lillard's commitment extends to advocacy, using his platform to speak out on social justice issues, voting rights, and community empowerment. His hands-on involvement demonstrates a deep understanding that true impact requires personal dedication, not just financial contributions. By combining visibility, resources, and engagement, Damian Lillard has become a role model both on and off the court, inspiring young people to pursue education, self-improvement, and leadership, while reinforcing the importance of giving back to the community. 14. Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard is known for being low-key but highly impactful in his philanthropic efforts. Despite his quiet public persona, Leonard has donated millions to education programs, food banks, and youth mentorship initiatives. He prioritizes causes that provide tangible support to underserved communities, including funding scholarships, school supplies, and after-school programs. Leonard also contributes to healthcare initiatives and organizations that focus on children's well-being, ensuring resources reach those who need them most. While he doesn't seek the spotlight, his actions have profoundly affected communities, demonstrating that heroism doesn't always require publicity. Leonard also uses his platform subtly to advocate for education, equality, and youth development, showing that influence can be exercised quietly yet effectively. Beyond financial support, he engages with community members directly, visiting schools, mentoring children, and inspiring youth through personal interaction. Kawhi's approach emphasizes strategic philanthropy and consistency, creating lasting impacts rather than short-term headlines. By combining discreet generosity with personal involvement, Leonard exemplifies a model of off-court heroism that is thoughtful, deliberate, and deeply meaningful. 15. Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis has emerged as a committed philanthropist and community advocate, using his platform to support education, youth development, and disaster relief. He actively donates to schools, providing scholarships, learning resources, and mentorship programs for underserved children. Davis has also contributed to families affected by natural disasters, including hurricanes, ensuring immediate needs like shelter, food, and medical care are met. Beyond short-term relief, he invests in programs that focus on long-term empowerment, such as youth leadership, personal development, and sports initiatives that teach discipline and teamwork. Davis often engages directly with the communities he supports, attending events, visiting schools, and mentoring young athletes. He also speaks publicly about social justice issues, advocating for equality, community development, and opportunities for marginalized populations. By combining financial support, personal involvement, and advocacy, Anthony Davis demonstrates that heroism is multifaceted. It requires commitment, empathy, and consistent action. His efforts highlight the power of athletes to inspire change, showing that success on the court can translate into meaningful contributions to society, positively impacting countless lives. 16. Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson has earned recognition, not just for his shooting skills, but also for his off-court contributions. He actively supports children's hospitals, youth sports programs, and educational initiatives. Thompson often donates to programs that combat childhood illnesses and provide access to healthcare for underprivileged communities. Beyond financial contributions, he regularly participates in community events, basketball clinics, and charity games, connecting directly with children and families. His focus on mental health and wellness in youth programs shows a commitment to holistic development, ensuring young people are supported physically, emotionally, and socially. Thompson's charitable approach also includes environmental and social initiatives, reflecting a broader awareness of community needs. By combining visibility, personal engagement, and strategic donations, Klay Thompson exemplifies how athletes can make a meaningful difference beyond their sport. His philanthropy highlights that even quiet, behind-the-scenes efforts can have a lasting impact, inspiring others to give back while creating positive change in communities across the country. 17. Chris Mullin. Chris Mullin, a Hall of Famer, has long been dedicated to using his platform to benefit communities. He supports education programs, youth mentorship initiatives, and community services, particularly in his hometown. Mullin has helped fund after-school programs and sports clinics that provide children with safe spaces to learn, play, and develop leadership skills. Beyond direct donations, he engages with young people personally, mentoring athletes and encouraging academic and personal growth. Mullin has also participated in charitable events that raise funds for underprivileged communities, healthcare initiatives, and youth development programs. His philanthropic philosophy emphasizes sustainability and long-term impact, ensuring the programs he supports continue to empower communities over time. By combining financial support with mentorship and personal involvement, Chris Mullen demonstrates that athletes can leverage their influence to create meaningful change. His efforts highlight the importance of consistency, personal engagement, and a focus on education and youth development, making him a hero off the court as well as on it. 18. Andre Iguodala. Andre Iguodala is well known for using his platform to support education, technology, and financial literacy initiatives for youth. He emphasizes mentorship and teaching children critical skills to prepare them for the future. Iguodala invests in programs that provide access to technology and STEM education, ensuring underserved communities can compete in a digital world. Beyond education, he has contributed to healthcare programs and community development projects, including disaster relief efforts and support for families in need. Iguodala frequently participates in clinics, workshops, and speaking events, directly engaging with youth to inspire growth and confidence. His commitment goes beyond donations. He actively mentors young athletes, helping them navigate challenges both on and off the court. By combining philanthropy, advocacy, and hands-on mentorship, Andre Iguodala exemplifies how modern athletes can positively impact society. His efforts demonstrate that with thoughtful engagement, fame and resources can be channeled to empower the next generation and create long-term benefits for communities. 19. Paul George. Paul George has committed himself to philanthropy focused on youth development, education, and disaster relief. He has donated to schools, youth sports programs, and community organizations, ensuring children have access to resources that foster learning, growth, and confidence. George is also active in disaster response, providing essential aid to families affected by natural disasters, including food, shelter, and healthcare support. Beyond financial contributions, he engaged with the communities he supports by hosting basketball clinics, mentorship programs, and events that encourage leadership and personal development. George also advocates for social justice, using his platform to raise awareness of inequality and encourage positive change. His philanthropy emphasizes sustainability, focusing on initiatives that create long-term benefits rather than temporary fixes. By combining monetary support, personal involvement, and advocacy, Paul George demonstrates the multifaceted role athletes can play in improving society. His efforts exemplify how sports stars can inspire, empower, and uplift communities while addressing critical social challenges. 20. Alonzo Mourning. Alonzo Mourning has built a legacy of philanthropy that extends far beyond basketball. Through Alonzo Mourning Charities, he focuses on youth education, mentorship, and community development, particularly in underserved areas of Miami. Mourning's programs provide scholarships, after-school initiatives, and sports programs that foster leadership, teamwork, and personal growth. He has also been deeply involved in health and wellness initiatives, funding programs that improve access to medical care for children and families. Mourning personally engages with the community, visiting schools, mentoring youth, and participating in events to inspire and support the next generation. He is particularly committed to creating lasting change, ensuring his programs provide long-term benefits rather than temporary aid. Beyond direct philanthropy, Mourning advocates for social justice, education equity, and community empowerment. By combining personal involvement, financial support, and strategic advocacy, Alonzo Mourning exemplifies the impact athletes can have off the court. His dedication highlights that true heroism involves consistent, thoughtful action that transforms lives and communities.